I was just talking to a friend about Sedevacantists. These people who are like, no, the Pope is invalid, the Catholic Church isn't right, but they still want to be in the Catholic Church. You know, sometimes they'll go to Mass, and in their Masses, they won't say the name of the current Pope because they don't believe they're legit. Or people online who are saying, no, this is evil. The Pope is some global Marxist communist who is actually the Antichrist of Satan. And these are people who are inside of the Catholic Church. These aren't, other religions who are trying to say, this is my thoughts on the Church. These are people who claim 100% to be Catholic, and outside of these things, they do believe all the truths of the faith. How do you deal with that? With all due respect, the only thing you can do for people like that is pray for them. There's no way that you can convince someone of a truth when they already believe that what you are saying is completely opposed. And that's true across anything. If you deny a truth, you're saying, I want reality to reflect me. I don't want to be a reflection of the one who made me. If you take all the beliefs of the faith and how they connect, it's called the deposit of faith. But some people just like to take their personal beliefs and drop it in there, and it changes everything else because it's all in one bucket. Little drop of food dye, and now all the water is green. And there's no way to tell someone the water is blue because they added a little drop of what they thought was true, and it changed everything else. And my best advice is that you can minister to these people, but don't stain your hands. I don't talk a lot about Sedevacantism, not because I'm scared of it or there's some truth to their facts. I've looked into the history, yes. Has there been weird communistic influence in the church? Has there been odd things that have happened? Has the church failed? 100%. But I believe way more than any of that when Christ said that he would never abandon us. And it's not ignorant or blind or liberal or any of these other accusations they may throw at you to say, I'm going to put the words that God said first. If someone wants to engage you in this sort of conversation who has these beliefs, say, I understand your viewpoint, walk away and say a prayer for them. We can probably never soften their hearts, but God definitely can. So let's let him take over the work.